You can be cuddly. Kisses. You want the rest of your breakfast? I got it over here. You listening to the delivery? Hey, Doobie. Good morning, Joe. How's it going? Good morning, Squid. She just wants cuddles. It is a bit cold today. I don't blame her. Might have to do some daytime heaty pads today as it's chilly. Good morning, Minion. Morning, Dagon. Good morning, Zara. How's everyone doing on this chilly spring morning? Did you change the Twitch notification, or is this the first time I've noticed? Arnhall, I changed it when you said I'd never changed it, like months ago. I changed it that day to something, I can't remember what it is now. But I did it just, and then you didn't even notice all this time. Morning, Ascenta. Good morning, Monmouth. Morning, Rupert and Sapphire. Very cold and wet here in Newcastle. Yeah, where did spring, where's it sprung? Where did it do? Morning, Max. Morning, Nick. I think I did change it for one day to something that actually said, like, going live and seeing if Arnhall notices or something, and then I changed it the next day. But yeah, videos. I don't even remember what it is now. Oh, that was a very good jump. That was such a good leap. Morning, Tridopus. Gerry, do you be wanting your breakfast? You do. You do. Apparently, hello. Apparently, there's gonna be a heat wave in a couple weeks. So I guess it shall be. We'll all be complaining about it being too hot then. Morning, honey. Did I say good morning, Zara? I can't remember. Those ears, yeah, he knows. He knows he's getting his munchy crunchies. Oh, look at he. They've just had their medicine as well, and he's had the one he doesn't like the taste of, so he probably wants something to take the taste away, bless him. I really hope that... Morning, Cow. I really hope that when he goes... Well, no, we've got Alex's parents coming down to look after them for a couple of days in May. And I'm hoping that he's as good with his medicine then as he has been. Nick, thank you very much for the 35 months. I don't know where Spring is, but here's a Spring sub for the buns. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Good morning, Mexicos. Still feeling rough, so I decided not to get a ticket for the Longest Johns. I did enjoy it. It was so good. And you know what? I've been checking Bristol Beacons, where the gig was, I was just like, do you know what? I never checked to see what's going on, so I'll have a look. And there's so much good stuff there. Like, I don't know if any of you know the movie Once. It's like one of my favourite films. And Glenn Hansard, who sort of stars in that movie and is a musician, he's literally performing there tomorrow. And I was like, oh, I'm so miffed that I just hadn't checked it before, because I tend not to be on those sorts of mailing lists. And I guess you don't know if people are performing unless you're actually sort of checking their website. So the fact that he's in Bristol, I was like, oh no. Morning, Ninewood. It is such a good film. Such a good film. Good morning, Pebble. And there's things like I don't think I've ever seen it, not even once. It is a very good film. It's a very gentle film. But it's so lovely. I think it's maybe on... It was on Netflix for a while, I think. But I know they do seem to chop and change things sometimes. So I don't know if it would still be there. But if ever you just feel like something comforting, I'd recommend it. Good morning, owls. What else? there's like a spoken. Oh yeah, it did used to be on the BBC a lot. True. Don't know if it'd still be on iPlayer or something. There was like a spoken word thing. We used to go to this spoken word thing called Raise the Bar, and they've got on Saturday actually. They've got a there were still tickets available, but only seats right at the back. And I was like, oh, would that be? But then again, having said that, there was a time I went to a spoken word thing and I sat in the very front row, and one of the people came out and shouted into my face as part of the act. And he even, like, in the break, he came over and apologized. He was just like, oh, sorry, I always do it to whoever sat in that chair. I hope you're okay. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm fine. So maybe being at the back would be a good thing. But yeah, there was Adam Buxton's there, but I can't go to that because he's the day I leave for my friend's wedding is when he's performing, so I'll miss he. But I think I think I'm gonna just try and make a point of checking that Fifi don't knock him over. Just checking the what's on every now and then and seeing if there was also Fifi. There's also two different things because I was just like, I'm gonna look through everything. Because I think it's got like you're in town on this day, the day of my friend's wedding. I think they've got like 2 or 3 different rooms. There's like one where the Longest Johns were, that was the bigger one, but then there's one called like Lantern Theatre or something where the smaller stuff tends to be. Good morning, Dave. And there's a few like podcasts that are doing live shows there, and part of me was like, oh, I wonder what it would be like if Kirsty and I did like a live Comfort Zone recording for our 100th episode. What if we did like a theatre thing? But then I was like, no one would come and watch that. Because I reckon a very small percentage of anyone who listens to us would be in Bristol and willing to pay money. Just me in the stands like Shia LaBeouf. Yeah. Absolute silence and then the slow clap. But yes, I've been leaving the carrier out for the buns just because Gerry has been... I'm trying to start nebulizing him again, so I just want him to get used to it being like what's he eating? Was he eating a toffee? Gerry, no. Gerry, no. Only if the audience can turn up in jammies. I would fully support that. A little Comfort Zone pajama party in a theatre. I think that would be great. But yeah, I don't know how it'd work out. I don't know, like, I mean, I guess the person to ask would probably be Dunk, as in bun cord Dunk, not or High Rollers. I guess they've just arranged a theatre performance. So I guess they'd know about it. But yeah, he works with theatre stuff, so he might know. Gerry's just smoothing. Are you just smoothing? He likes it when there's a blanket in there so he can dig it out. Why are you not like this when we're going to the vet? Why is it the biggest stress and chasing you around and everyone being unhappy? Why can't it just be, hey bunnies, here's the carrier? And they're like, oh, okay, la 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 la. It is so funny how they can tell. Like, they're so good at reading. Oh, Gerry, it's not a hump box. They're so good at reading me. Like, when I put the carrier down, if I put the carrier down with the intention of we need to go to the vet, they will immediately run away and hide. Whereas when I just put it down because I was like, well, I'm just going to leave it here, they were both like, oh, what's this? I'm like, how do they, like, they just know. Even if I try and, like, I'll try and psych myself up to pretend that we're not going to the vet, and they still just know. They always know. Bunnies are smart. I wonder if I should. Gerry, do you want me to put the blanket in? Because I know you like chucking the blanket out. Let me put this in. Gerry. Let me put the blankie in. Oh, maybe I'm just going to have to shove this over you and hope I don't squish you. There you go. I just know you like digging the blankie in the box. It's one of his favourite activities. Oh yeah, I still need to check if the material shop in town is closing down. Because I think that whole stretch might be closing. Got Fifi over there digging that blanket. Him in here digging this blanket. This is very springtime behaviour. Rob, thank you very much for the 33 months. I did too. Hey, oh, Gerry in a box. Hey, oh, Gerry in a box. That reminds me, the other Rob anybody, did a very naughty thing this morning and linked me to a subscription box that I would absolutely love to get. And I was just like, Rob, why have you done this? Don't tempt me, Frodo. Don't tempt me, Robbo. How dare. And the worst thing was, like, I checked it and then I was like, well, no, actually I probably couldn't get it because, you know, there's no guarantee. It had, like, you know, occasionally it has edible stuff in it, like well, not edible, I guess, like tea and stuff like that. So I was like, well, I guess at least, you know, I couldn't get it anyway because it wouldn't be guaranteed that it's vegan. And then not edibles. Yes, this amazing subscription box. It costs £4.20. I don't know what's in it. But yeah, I was like, oh, it probably won't be vegan, so I'll just, you know, it's fine. But then I checked the FAQ and it was like, oh, as of 2023, we have now decided to become fully cruelty-free and vegan. And I was just like, oh, why did I check? Which is obviously a good thing, but it does just make the temptation even more so. But I guess maybe if if I got a lot of brand deals or something, treat myself to 1 month of it. I don't know how the subscription service works. But I've always loved the idea of having a subscription. If it was something like very practical, like a stationary one where you get like letter writing stuff, or a snack one where you're not, you know, one where you're not just getting lots of stuff that won't be used up. Like, I wouldn't really want one of those, you know, the ones where you get like the nerd ones and you might get Lord of the Rings, but you might get, you know, Game of Thrones or something you're not into. But it would be nice to, he's completely ignoring the blanket. I got loot boxes for a year in uni and I got so much use of that. Yeah, see, that's the sort of stuff I'd want to avoid. I'd want to... I know that one of the companies I use to buy snacks, they do a subscription box, and that would be tempting. That would be very tempting. In a practical subscription, you get a bunch of useful emotes and you get to hear beep boop beep once a month. Tell me more. It sounds amazing. I got the beer one for a year for my brother as he's just gone gluten-free and they have a good range. Oh, that's nice. Wait, is it one that you can just specify? Like, only... or is it like a specific gluten-free one? Look at he. What a working hard boy. Working hard in the blanket mines. Hey, Fifi. I'm tempted by the Sakurako one. What's that? Is that a treat one? Or is that... Wait, no, I don't think that's one I've heard of. You can pick different types. They have a selection that gluten-free. Oh, that's nice. Japanese treat box. I think I've maybe been suggested that one on Instagram. One lovely Gerry bun subscription, please. He is a very lovely boy. Look at he. Thank you, Dave, for the bits. I'll put them towards buying Gerry a new blanket. One that isn't quite so holy. Because look at this. I can fit my entire hand into this hole. They are new. Some new ones. Bless he. I'm going to find those wild buns and show them Gerry's hardware so they know what they're missing out on. I mean, maybe just put a blanket down in the field where they live and they can have fun with it too as you get so sodden. Gerry, no! I wish he would just get out and get in again so I could actually lie the blanket down. Gerry! Gerry! I mean, this is probably good for building up muscles actually, because he has been wasting away a little bit. So it might be nice to, well, if you put the blanket over him, he gets booped. I mean, it takes him a few seconds to notice when you do that. He just sort of like, he's just like, huh? Huh? I guess he can still see out the front at least. He's just tucked in at the moment. Hello, what happened? Did a blanket go over you? He doesn't know. There was a time when I had packed the carrier through. Oh, look at all this that you've pulled up out of the bloomin' rug that's in there. There was a time that the carrier was like, I'd put all of the blankets away in it. Like, it was absolutely stuffed full. And somehow he managed to, like, wriggle his way in there. And I went to, like, put the carrier away. I lifted it up and I was like, why is this so heavy? And I just saw this little face peeking out right at the back. I was like, when did you even get in there? And how did you even get in there? He likes the challenge. There you go. I've managed to push it in a little bit now. Oh. You still managed to find some blankyless place. Oh, Gerry. Hi. Oh, there we go. Hang on. I'm gonna put the blankie all the way in. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? You tuck it out. I mean, I can't do it because you're stood on it. I've not decided what I'm gonna do for stream later. Oh, sorry. This is me focusing on putting the blanket in the carrier cam. There we go. That's nice and snuggled. Should he wish to attempt it again? Oh, he's going for a drink. There we go. Yeah, I've put it down as like a craft stream, but I don't really know what to craft. I do have this like little dinosaur plushie kit, I think. How about you take us to Ooey and order dirty fries? What, just an Ooey? Oh. I just found part of one of, I'm gonna say, Gerry's claws on the floor. That doesn't seem right. Gerry, I need to check your toesies. I I don't know if the camera will even pick this up. There you go. Just a little bit of claw. It's obviously just fallen off. There was a time when one of his claws just fully, like the whole thing just fell off, and he was really unfazed. I was like, okay, I guess if you're cool with this, I'll be cool with this. I did see that Kirsty made leggies with the little beads that you iron. It's so good. She's so crafty, that lady. She's so crafty, so sneaky. The fossil kit was so good. You missed the fossil stream? Auction it off. What, the tiny bit of claw? Does anyone want a tiny little bit of Gerry? I've got some of his whiskers around as well. All these, I guess I should make like a little memento box. I wonder if I saved his claw actually. Could clone another Gerry with that. No. I think he heard that. Gerry? You okay? What happened? You were a bit miffed about getting off the loo then. I have my family call every Sunday, and the other day I was like, oh, I really need a wee, so I went and left the bunnies in charge of the call, and I got back, and my my sister had been eating an apple to try and tempt the bunnies over, and they'd pushed the camera, and they were both just stood over it. I was like, what are you doing? Stop. She was like, Gerry wants my apple. I was like, poor boy. Cadnito found a tiny Gerry and put his old claws on it. Oh. Hello, exec. How we do? Good morning, Ted. You are a briny. Gerry is a friend. Fifi is a reprobate cousin. Good morning. Ted, I liked your Instagram story the other day of Ted posted an Instagram story of him very enthusiastically playing a guitar whilst a woman sat next to him looking like she wanted to leave, and it reminded me of the Barbie movie. It made me chuckle. Build a bunny out of spare floof and claw. Fifi, it's taken you less than a second to just push out a blankie out of the... Oh, you're taking the other one too? Oh, I think she's trying to kick everything out, including the little one. It always makes me laugh when she digs and her legs just go so long. No context to that. I don't even know what the context was. I would give it if I knew it. Fifi's, oh, was it a rehearsal? Oh, that does make more sense. Oh my gosh. Just finished watching your Mass Effect VOD, and your description of the Thorium plant creature made me laugh. I felt like that was a very productive stream yesterday. I feel like I'm starting to understand. I mean, a lot of it was just me talking to people and getting lore, but I prefer that stuff to the shooty pew pew things. Gerry, I'm so sorry, it's all been undone. Look what she's done to your beautiful carrier. I wonder if I can... Hang on. Wait there, Fifi. What are you even eating? There's no food in here. You worry me sometimes. Fifi. No, let Gerry go in. It's Gerry's turn. Oh. Oh, look at him. No. Poor baby boy. Him go squinch. I'm sorry, Gerry. What if I make you a nice nest out of the blankie? There we go. Let's make you a nice nest. You can just have a nice quiet day. Wait, is that another bit of claw, or did I just bring that bit over? Where's the other bit? Is that the same bit? I think that's the same bit. Unless all of your claws are literally just dropping off here. Oh dear. Fifi. Poor Gerry. Poor Gerry boy. You keep jumping on top of his head. Poor little guy. Poor... No, don't. Don't. It's okay, Gerry. You'll get your turn back in there in a bit. When she's... Okay, I think she's gone on to other chaos now. Let me put the blankie back in. Okay. There's that. And then I'll untuck you. Are you enjoying being tucked in? Do you like being cozy? You're just having a nice cozy time at the moment? How cold are your ears? Oh, you're not too bad. You're not too bad. Yeah, Mass Effect. I was enjoying just learning about the lore. Because I've talked to Tali and Liara. Like, their stories were quite interesting. I like the way that it's all a bit grey, you know, like, the fact that it's not like, here's the good guys and here's the bad guys. There is like a bit of a, like the stuff about the, like the genophage and all of that stuff. It's interesting. Sure hope I don't get anyone killed. I'm sure it'll be fine. Dee. Cozy boy. Did you want to have another go in the box? Hang on, let me flatten this out for you. Hello, Lifelike. How's it going? Okay. There you go, Gerry. It's all back in there if you want to go in, but if you want to just stay cozy, that's okay. That is also okay. I will have to upset you by looking at your toesy woesies later, so I'm sorry about that, but I do need to peep at them. Maybe I can have a little peep whilst you're... Ooh, those ones are all good. Check your little hands. I think actually, looking at the size of it, it probably is a fingy, not a toe. What was I saying? So stop by and catch a glimpse of the banoos. We got a little Fifi who's tucking herself out over there with digging and crime. And then you got a cozy boy who's trying to decide if he's got the energy in him for one more dig. Maybe it's a Fifi one, actually. It looks slightly lighter, which makes me think it's a Gerry claw, but I guess it could be a Fifi one. What was I saying? What was I going to say? Oh, Alex and I were trying to decide last night. So basically, sunk cost fallacy, I guess, in a way. But, so I accidentally booked, so... There are two arenas in Birmingham. One is called Arena Birmingham, and I didn't even know that there was another one that is called like World Arena, or Resorts World Arena Birmingham, and I guessed wrong which one the Dota was going to be at because I assumed it was going to be at the one it was at before. So I booked an Airbnb next to the other one, and now it turns out that the Dota is actually an hour away. And I was like, okay, should we just take the hit and just get a place nearer and enjoy it? And then we started looking at the hotels that are near it, and oh my gosh, they're really like fancy, and you get like an hour and a half in the gym every morning, and it's got a swimming pool and all of this stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, it is very tempting to do that, because there aren't really any There's like a couple of swimming pools in Bristol, but not to dox myself, but I don't live next to them. So if you're trying to map out where I am, cross off those swimming pools. It's not there. So yeah, it's just it would just be so nice to have access to a swimming pool every day. And it's also got like what time does Dota start finish? I'm trying to remember when we went last time. I mean, obviously, as it's a different place, it might be completely different. But I don't think it starts like unreasonably early. I think it tended to be like 11 at the earliest. Because I guess they know that it's nerds going to it. But yeah, I was thinking like, I mean, Alex is all for it. He was just like, look, we haven't had a holiday in years. We should just go, just, sod the extra expense, just do it. So I'm thinking like, oh, maybe, because if you're going to Uber back and forth, it would add up to the difference. Well, I think there's also just the added comfort of like, sometimes it is nice to have a like a place to go away to, because otherwise if you're just stuck there all day, and it's like if you want to relax, like you just sit on a bench, it's just like, it's nice having that option of like, oh, should we just go back to the room for a bit, do a bit of a read if the crowd gets too much and stuff like that. So I think it's more a peace of mind thing as well. But, oh my gosh, the fanciest hotel I've ever stayed in was a Hilton, and that was too fancy. That was fancy to the point of being unenjoyable. And there is a Hilton near Resorts World as well. So I was like, okay, the compromise is that we're not staying in the fanciest one. We'll stay at the third fanciest one in the area. Annoyingly, there is a Premier Inn nearby, which I'd happily stay in, because they do a really nice breakfast. But that one's like half an hour walk away, so I guess it's not as convenient. But yeah. Oh my gosh, Fifi she's just pulled the blanket out one end, and now she's trying to pull it back out the other end. But yeah, I'm thinking we might do that. But it just feels, it's one of those things. I get really grumpy at wasted money. It's one of the things that makes me grumpiest. So the fact that I would just have to take a hit with the Airbnb makes me really like, I'm like, is there anyone else I could rent it out to? Is anyone going to the Stardew in Birmingham that's on the same weekend? Could I get them to take it over and stuff like this? But I'm like, no, I think at a certain point you just have to be like, I'm just gonna do it. I'll stop looking for ways out. No, sadly, no free cancellation. I think if you cancel them within like 48 hours or something, maybe you get free. But yeah, Gerry, can I push the blankie in a little bit more? I think you're just digging the carpet now again, aren't you? Oh my gosh, why you be do this? But yeah, I think it would just be nice. And also, like, yeah, the added benefit of having access. They've got a spa as well, with like a sauna and stuff. It could be really fancy. Maybe move the dates or something and go another time. I mean, I guess there do tend to be some things in Birmingham. Maybe I could have a look at other events and see if there's anything else happening that we might want to go to. I used to stay at the Premier Inn in Woolwich when I would go to Comic-Con in London, very close geographically, but about 20 minutes away on the other side of the river. Oh, that's good. Yeah, just Premier Inn is just, it's nice. We stayed in one for the wrestling, and it was very nice in Wembley, I guess it would have been. One NG Vault. It was nice. I tend to try and book on Airbnb with places that do free cancellation. Yeah, I thought, annoyingly, I thought it was, but because it literally, when I booked it, it said like, free full refund cancellation policy, but then it was like, for the first 24 hours, after that, only 50%. And I was like, oh. Because when we found out, I was like, oh, it's fine. I'll just cancel it because it said free, but alas, no, I had not read the small print. Gerry, will you stop? I've cut this so that it perfectly fits the carrier, and it will not perfectly fit if you nibble it. Oh my gosh. But yeah, the one that we have booked is fairly central. But yeah, we don't tend to go to Birmingham very much. Look at he go. He's a good hard worker, this boy. I wish he liked being cozy in blankets, but it's just never seemed to tempt him at all. He just likes to scrumple them and then he pushes them off and then he sits on a hard floor instead. And then every time I see the vet, hello Fifi. Every time I see the vet, she's like, oh, as he's getting older and is more likely to get worse sore hocks and stuff, you should really make sure he sits on comfortable surfaces. And I'm like, I try, but he just chooses not to. He shuns all comfort and sits on just like a bare wood. Like a pickle. Hello? Oh, this baby boy. Good morning, Mike. How's it going? Building a barricade like he's in Les Mis. You at the barricade, listen to this. I am gonna come and help you, don't worry. Not like the rest of the song. Do you see the Gerry stick? Taking the blanket off the box. Oh, there you go. He's got it. No. He's still pushing it away. Oh, bless he. But this is all good, probably. It's keeping him occupied. I remembered, actually, to cancel the subscription box that I'd accidentally bought for the bunnies. Here's me talking about, like, oh, no, I shouldn't get a subscription box. And then I signed up to one for the buns. Sort of accidentally. Like, I did mean to do it, but I didn't mean to keep it. I wanted to get it as a one-off, but it turned out that you had to, like, buy it then, but then you didn't actually get it for, like, a month, so I had to leave it open. And then by the time it came, I'd forgotten to cancel it, so they got a second one, which is nice for they. But yeah. Last night's solar eclipse was so cool, and sad I couldn't go to America to see it live. Yeah, I was in the bath when it happened. So I didn't see it at all. Hello. You've been birthed out of the carrier. You can go put the blankie back in for you. You're going to get so muscly off of this, aren't you? Yeah, you're going to be a big, strong, healthy boy. I was enthusiastically singing whilst people looked away. I got into the bath, and it must have been like, oh, what was it? It was like 7:50 when I got in the bath, and then I was looking on my phone and I was like, oh wait, when's the eclipse meant to be? And I looked and it was like 7:55. I was like, well, I'm missing it then. I've timed this poorly. But I think Bristol wasn't even in the like it lasting for 5 minutes portion of the thing. So and it was very cloudy, so I don't think it would have particularly made a difference. There was an eclipse visible in the UK in the late 90s when I was a kid. I remember all the hype around it. I have zero recollection of watching it. I do remember watching it in 99 from France. I think we're getting a better one next year. I think there's one that's more visible in 2025. So, oh look, they're working together. The blanket does move a lot quicker when Fifi's here. Bunnies, would you like your treat? Fifi, don't squeeze him out. Fifi, no. Don't bully him, Fifi. Oh, jeez. Look away, kids. The bunnies are just cuddling. Hang on a sec. Fifi. Fifi. For heaven's sake. It's fine. They were just having a hug. All is well. No, never mind. Are you happy with yourself? Are you pleased with the Fifi? Don't you dare get back in there. Oh my gosh, bunnies, what are you like? Fifi, look at this. Isn't this nice? Gerry! Let's have a nice distraction. Oh, not a nice distraction? There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is nice and calm and romantic now. And forget about the activities of before. Don't go back to the box. No. No. The box is nothing but trouble. No. Gerry, why don't you just take the blanket out here? They like it, but they like it too much. It brings out something in them. Do. Have you put something in the box to make it an aphrodisiac? No, it's just... Oh, that... Fifi. Fifi, don't you go... No, you're not allowed in the box at the same time anymore. It's banned. I'm gonna have to put my foot down. Good morning, patience. Oh, goodness. Fifi. Come on, Fifi. Let's get some pellets. Woo. A 1 bun limit there is. Look, what a lovely distraction. You can have some too, Gerry. My goodness. Maybe we should take the carrier away again. I just don't know why they're feeling so spicy today. Little pickles. I mean, I think that it's one of those things that as Gerry gets older, Fifi is just trying to make like a bit of a bid to be in charge. Because I've noticed her doing it more and more as he gets a little bit like creakier and older. So I guess it is just one of those things, but Gerry isn't quite ready to give up the title. They have quite an odd relationship, I feel. They've always been like a little bit like their body language doesn't quite align with how bunnies are supposed to act. But yes, they seem happy, so that's all that matters. Teet teet. There you go. Oh. Oh, it's like that, is it? Maybe the Fifi has a thing for older men. I mean, she might be older, we don't actually know. Fifi is a mystery age. Gerry is a certainty, because we know roughly when he was bought as a 8-week-old baby. But yeah, Fifi is who knows? I feel like a Gerry. The two of you are absolute mischief today. You're both just so naughty. You both give as good as you get, I guess. Well, actually, no, Fifi gives a lot better because Fifi actually knows which end and how to how to do things, whereas everything's a mystery for Gerry. Morning, Duncan. Fifi gets like a good she always manages to like pin Gerry in a way that he can't move out, whereas Gerry just sort of slips off quite easily because he's not got the knack. It might just be that he's too little. Fifi does have the size advantage. He's got them long legs, don't you? I feel like I need to distract you to do something else, because otherwise you're just going to get in the carrier and do it again, aren't you? Criminal. Oh, Fifi, I wasn't meant to make you jump. I was just standing the pellet pot up. I'm sorry. The noise startled her. I'm going to be ready to open the pellets in case she starts humping again. But then she's just going to start thinking like, oh, this is great. Gerry's some sort of like sexy treat dispenser. So maybe I shouldn't be rewarding it. Dear, oh dear. Hi. Digging empty box now. Stupid sexy Gerry. My poor little himbo. Here you go, Gerry. Here's a bit of blankie. Should you wish. I saw your little tongue then. I just saw that little blip. You've had a tough day, haven't you? It's not even 11 and you've had a tough day. Oh dear, oh dear. What did they get in their subscription boxes? Do you know what? I've not even opened one of them yet. So I could do an unboxing right now. So the bunnies would get very overexcited. So I would have to go and take my address off of the box first. But I think it's just, oh my god, such a wheezy yawn. I think it's just like a mixture of forage stuff and maybe like a little toy, like a little natural toy for them and all of that malarkey. I was thinking I might do a YouTube video of comparing or just like suggesting different subscription box services for bunnies in the UK, just as a little like, because so many people get things that aren't suitable for bunnies, so it would be nice to do one. And if I stretch it out over the year, it wouldn't cost too much, I guess. I'll see if I can. I wonder if I can leave you with Gerry and take off the address. Wait there, Gerry. Wait there. You okay? You being a good boy? Okay. Sneaking. No, Fifi. That's not sneaking. Oh, have I already taken the address off? Okay. Oh my goodness, I don't think this is... I don't know if this is gonna go well. Ooh, hi! He did grunt. Okay, so have I definitely taken the address? I can't see my address on here. So I just asked that if you do see my address on here, just don't come round without notice. You know, at least let me put kettle on. Right, so this is from Just for Rabbits, and it's packed by Verity. The box is apparently tasty. So, in this one, hello baby boy. In this one, there is, oh, a chewy carrot. Do you want to chew on the chewy carrot? He's giving it a good sniffer. Oh, I'm guessing it was meant to have this in it. They've got some crunchy carrot coins. They've got, oh, this must have been the, wait, this doesn't have my address on it, does it? No. They've got some rabbit art. They've got Fifi. You're making it very difficult to unbox this. Gerry, do you want that? He's just chinning this. You can have that instead. Okay. Got Garden Party, which seems to be nettle leaf, raspberry leaf. Oh, so it's just like a little bag of forage goodies. Gerry, do you want this flower? They've got a Fifi that's comes free with the box. A bloomin' Herbie salad. Oh my goodness. The box is also full of hay. So that's good. And there's also a mystery bag of some sort of forage that who knows? Who knows what's in there? Ta-da! Is this how successful unboxings usually work? Fifi, can I see the last one, please? Oh, I think there's two. I can feel two bags. There's no way I'm getting those out. There's, oh, unless I can I tempt you with a... Aha! Okay, there's Sunshine and Rainbows, which is another forage bag, and then Spring Blossom Time. So this one contains mixed cornflower, rose petals, hibiscus, mallow flower. So this one's all different petals. This one is dandelion leaf. Ooh. Sunshine and Rainbows is, sorry Fifi, I didn't mean to hit you on the head with it. more flowers, and then this one is like a herby one. That's nice. There you go. See, it's all just like nice natural things for bunnies. I'll give you a crunchy carrot coin as well. Oh, hang on, Gerry. This is very difficult to open one-handed. Oh, geez. But yeah, it's just nice getting things that you know are safe for bunnies. Gerry, do you want to try a crunchy carrot coin? He does. Fifi. Did you like that, baby boy? There you go. You can have another one. For being such a good boy. You are absolutely covered in this stuff. But yeah, ta-da! Just for rabbits. Please sponsor me. Please send me things for Banu. No, you guys. He has been a good boy this morning. He has. But yeah, I've got another one of these. So I guess I could do the video with that one once I'm gonna have to think of a way to do it where Fifi isn't in the box. I have to think of, because there are a few other, I think I did find 5 different subscription services when I was planning for it. But it is just nice to have like a little forage. Unsubscribed? No. Have like a little forage top up every now and then. I'm just chinning it. What is this made out of actually? Oh, it's willow. So the bunnies can't actually have this. As a PSA, if your bunnies are on Metacam, do not give them willow toys, because the willow negates the effects of the anti-inflammatory. So yeah, I'll have to take that away. But the rest of it you can have, and to be honest, they don't like chewing on willow anyway, so it is much of a muchness for them. A flower, my lady? Are you trying to eat my fingies instead? Seeing Brownie and Lolit's buns makes me so tempted to get buns even though I'm not in a position for it. Yeah, they are like a big commitment, but I wouldn't be without bunnies now. They are the way some people are cat people and dog people. I'm definitely a Banu person. They just vibe with me the best. Now it's 11 o'clock and they're done with me. They're like, okay, we're off the clock. See you later. Our time here is done. I guess Anhu, do you wanna send us away somewhere? Oh, he's just settled down again. Don't pay them overtime. No, it's true. Gerry, what if I give you an extra carrot coin? Would you work a bit later? Look at that wiggle sniffer. That wiggle sniffer's working overtime. Sniff, 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 sniff. Oh, should we go to Viz? Fifi's just staring out through the bars. So long have I been locked in this prison, if only I could find some freedom. I don't know why she always looks through the bars instead of, oh, you're just slowly eating floor hay. That's good, she's tidying up. Found a lovely bit of floor hay. Viz and Jay it is, nice. Well, everyone, I guess I need to decide what the heck I am going to do for this afternoon stream. It might have to be a bit of a janky one though, if that's alright. But yeah, I think, oh, do you know what? I could do a poll in the Discord, because we have polls now. Polls? Poll? Poll? Poll. 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 So I could do one of those with the different kits that I have. But yes, everyone, thank you so much for chilling and chatting, and I will speak to you all soon. I'm gonna go and get back to work. But yeah, look after yourselves and be good, and I'll see some of you at 2. The rest of you have very lovely days. No bun stream tomorrow because I'm recording, just so you know. But yes, look after yourselves. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Sorry, Gerry. Oh, I might make a cup of tea. Do you want one, Gerry? Do you want a cup of tea? We're gone. Nice, thank you, cow. Bye-bye. A boop.